the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Got for 3 on the field. Oh, man.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
This nigga has
He's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Whole drive.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go to these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. That good for 19 at a 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Nah, maybe he got his dunk on aggressive or something. I don't know.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
We ain't giving up nothing. Real.
Shoves him aside. Fights. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Nigga just scored on some BS in the Wildcat. I'm not even going to say that. The nigga literally ran the ball the entire drive and got away with bullshit the entire drive.
Here on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many.
But look at how many white jerseys are in the backfield. No tackle though. That's that shit I be talking about.
And how much easier it is
Why
to
would my
actually
O-line
prepare
have anything
during that
to do
time.
with my
Guys are
defense?
sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Bruh, my whole fucking defense was in the backfield. That wasn't Nick Chubb, motherfucker. It was Kareem Hunt.
Jackson, options out left.
Yo, I hate this game, bro.
Get this
all
to
good,
the
though.
34-yard line. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin 1st down.
Smack, tell him he gonna learn about that Tyree Jackson life.
We thought this read option play was going to take over the whole
Keep
NFL.
bringing that motherfucker off the edge,
everyone
goddammit.
was using it, but it has been scaled back
Keep running
considerably
that
in the
3-4
last
and
few
bring that
seasons.
motherfucker off the edge.
Mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
I don't blame him.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, Rodney Anderson caught some bullshit, Smack.
Well across midfield.
Rodney Anderson caught some bullshit, Smack.
First down there, picking up the 25.
Oh, damn, you missed it, boy. Rodney Anderson just really caught some bullshit.
Right at the 40. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama.
Bruh, I don't even get this nigga Kenyon Drake off. Why I adjust my depth chart pregame and this nigga still starts. Good shit, DD. Good shit, Kilo. That's a good game for y'all.
Down that one going for a gain of 11.
Damn, it was that bad. He broke like that, like that?
Right in the flat.
Damn. Damn, D been getting that nigga.
Let y'all know what? I know, but y'all can't end it, nigga.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And inside the 20
So
before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
Oh, y'all can watch me on it.
Oh, that nigga play record of winners. So whenever
beforehand,
lowest,
you go through your
3 on that, and then
you
another.
go through your play calling, you
I
go
knew
through
that
all
was
the stuff
coming.
and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork.
I would think about
right
putting
now
Sony
for
Michel
them.
route running up. How about to play like Brady for real?
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Mack Wilson in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
That name we had a running back.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Well, like, this nigga Brady legit got probably 26 touchdowns and 37 picks. It's rough out here, B.
And of course, I can't double team Myles Garrett because he's too far out. You bitches.
Here's Jackson to throw.
They gave him that. He's not supposed to be able to jump that.
You could have gave me.
Picked up by the linebacker Joe Schobert, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. They brought the house that time with a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Niggas just let Kareem Hunt stiff arm ball
first down run.
Yeah,
it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's what you're asking?
Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far,
goodbye,
working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pick.
If you said row, I can't remember what's on row 6. What's on row 6?
They came into this game saying it was important they set the tone and showed that they can run the football.
And then the Baron
I
13.
believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Nah, row 6 cool, for real, for real. I guess you gonna run the ball again? Alright, bro. You just can't sit here and run inside zones all game, bro. Like, goddamn, bro. You throwing like one pass and you running, just running the ball.
I'm sure nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
I only like the 11, but the 12 and 13.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. The Dolphins.
And when you do throw the ball, you get sacked. Thank you, Charles Harris.
Charles Harris. What a
Just
play by him. That's going to go as a
game.
loss of 13. You never want to give up a sack.
Right,
from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
Hey, do me a
they
favor,
want that
man. Give me some
uniform
money,
with no
please.
grass
Gotta
stains,
get
no
this
dirt,
Tyrese.
nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
I came back down for the pick to Jarvis, and y'all made me overrun the pick. Y'all made me overrun the pick.
So I moved up in offensive player of the year, but
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
You should have helped me out.
And this will be incomplete.
You tried to.
Physical play of football there at second down.
You get a tight end like
Lee
this,
Kilo
and
Mo,
he's used to
man.
dishing
Lee
out
Kilo
punishment,
Mo,
but here,
man.
he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They hold me, though.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
You need to be there.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down.
Pro Bowl, god damn, nigga.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Mike, 55 yards.
I gotta go check this nigga.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Y'all niggas
A good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Oh, that's right.
Watch the twins. Watch the twins.
Oh, y'all niggas looking at everything.
Now they return to the ground game.
There you go, Big Wilkins. I like that right there.
Take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, man, the Cowboys is up, about to be 14-0.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And down inside the 15 he goes. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he completes it.
Y'all blitz Kareem Hunt that catch. Like, come on, man.
And it'll bring up a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins.
Y'all got this nigga run game. Can't be stopped.
Aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right.
Nigga missed a tackle in the backfield. Sheesh.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll give it to Chubb. And he pushes forward but comes up short.
Y'all gave him forward progress to the 1.
Yard down to about the 1. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
Check. Crunch.
He's going to get it running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Y'all will not let my defense make a tackle. We make one good tackle and then we don't make a tackle.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
And nigga is just running the ball. They're just running
out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That nigga making 23.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Making good ass money over there, nigga. To do nothing, apparently.
The Dolphins at the line.
Apparently he does nothing. That's my kind of job. Yeah.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays.
And Jakeem Grant will be off to the races here. On some BS.
Ain't supposed to be losing.
I am losing. That doesn't mean I'm not going to score. This nigga ran gap press against my RPO. Jakeem Grant made that nigga overran with Randall. Jakeem Grant says goodbye.
Quarterback had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown interception.
I'm trying to get a breakout player with Tyree, okay? Leave me alone.
But he's a rookie. Getting back to even is a big deal.
And I would also like to improve my run defense. My run defense is some shit.
As he tries to become their leader.
Point after, up and good. And that'll make our score.
I don't know what it is about my run defense, but it's just terrible, bro. I couldn't stop a nigga if I fucking all-out blitzed, user the gap, hit a nigga 3 players in the backfield. He's still gonna break free and score. Oh, they called Zeke down short, but he ain't gonna be down short on that one.
This game back within a touchdown.
You're in my other fantasy league, Ezekiel Elliott.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
All right, let's try to stop the run here.
The Browns drive about to get started. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, it was interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get it.
Thank you, Jamal. Thank you, Jamal, but they gave it back to him. Shit.
It's not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home.
Practice shit,
the next
bro.
guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From just shy of midfield, Mayfield incomplete.
They played.
The intended receiver,
They played.
And it's third.
Are you talking about his opponent?
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into a ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
You got another game of the week coming up, by the way, Smack. Just be ready.
The Browns on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I know we played soon, but I don't know why.
2 weeks.
From the gun, Mayfield gets this to Kareem.
Rashad Jones can't play underneath the Kareem Hunt right here.
Inside the 40. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, they'll run with
man, Jerome, that was beautiful.
Nowhere. Losing
yardage
back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress.
Of course I get stuck on D-line, but Rashad Jones does the trick for me here.
Picked off by Rashad Jones.
Thank you, Rashad.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Lane Johnson.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, beware, a ball may come your way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
That was Jakeem Grant, big fella.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That was Jakeem Grant, big fella.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. It's complete to Grant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Dolphins
see the blitz coming a mile away, big fella.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Anderson.
Hey, us two,
near
man.
The 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
6-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Yeah, probably. Actually, no, I won't.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Mike just said, oh, you dropped it, Mike! God!
Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I swear I'm going to start possession catching. Can somebody please remind me the possession catch? Please. Please. Oh, my God!
A lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Perfect throw, too.
Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Of course y'all didn't let me fucking shoot the fucking Tyree right there. Nigga tried to use her Miles Jack. I mean Miles Garrett. Alright, word to D on this play. Word to D. Word to D.
To go in this first half.
Stay, y'all. I swear not a day goes by that I don't think about the time. I wish that I could rewind. Damn, can I not find my play? Oh, Lord, I can't find the play. Call some bullshit.
9 touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Pass interference on Denzel Ward. Let's get it.
Is a flag down, so
illegal touching by Martavis Bryant. You son of a bitch. Of course they gonna call illegal touches on me. That's bullshit.
Backwards. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. So the left half should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is
that's good. Lamar needed after that good win up there in Seattle today.
That'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational
was trying to put
football,
y'all
something
through
they've worked
hell.
on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3
Roxy.
points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he'll take it
I tried to get a quick one with that.
They get to the 28-yard line.
Could have been special.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
I had that nigga open
Overall,
on
I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Good catch, Martavis.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
That nigga got
Let's go ahead and
both of
punch
these
it in,
niggas
and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they
you gotta think quick against this offense, big fella.
Give him 12
you gotta think quick
yards
against
there.
this offense, big fella.
First down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to
Carson was downfield. Yeah, is that Zach Ertz? No, yeah, fucking go dirt. God damn. Throw the ball to Zach Ertz, you mother. God.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs
Niggas
on
about
the
to make
field.
me so mad out here,
Despite seeing
Smack.
the multiple tight end look that came
Throw a
out
motherfucking ball to Ertz.
But I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the
He
extra
threw a
speed
dime right over
great
Leighton Vander Esch,
penetration as
though.
They stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready up. 58 for Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Y'all let
That's
Morgan
Grant.
Brunette catch
And
up.
he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Ready? 57 to Mike.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
I can't stop the run to save my life, and it's about to continue right about now.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire.
That's why John Franklin leads his team in tackles.
At
least he makes tackles.
They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
I already know the play coming.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be
about to let Odell catch that shit and
incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on
no
that
secret
one.
on
Knock it
the
away
rise.
and brings up a 4th down decision.
And I let do it.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Better kick the ball away
and the
from
punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule.
Let me guess you going to blitz again right here.
They were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Yep.
Here's Anderson. He's got it on the draw.
It's in the house.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line.
Why do niggas only do this shit against me? Why niggas really only all out blitz me? When I watch all y'all niggas play, I don't be witnessing niggas go through this. Niggas just hitting in base 3-4 the whole game.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Tyree, man, you can't be this inaccurate,
touch and time here critical for those types of throws. A lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's Ryan Quigley now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question there, going to spot it right at the 40-yard line.
Got an open man,
the
and you
Cleveland
can't
offense
even
ready to go.
Man.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Hey, switch gears. Check. Lucky.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st
Niggas
down.
can't stop the fucking run, bruh. No matter what a nigga does, niggas cannot stop the run, bruh.
Now Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
been
That's
there
the
before.
number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage.
Niggas
And
can
tell you what,
absolutely
a few more
not
plays
stop
like
the
that, he
fucking
won't be
run.
number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to
This nigga is running into his own offensive lineman and then cutting back in between. Like,
be number 1.
I'm just about to sit in the house every
On the
play.
first
Fuck
down
it.
run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well,
Niggas just act like they can't stop
The last
the
run
blitz.
got 6, now 2nd and 4.
time to blast some music. And I'll get back with y'all shortly.
That's taken in by
Do
Callaway.
what you gotta do, G.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling.
You stop committing to the RPO for what? You're in the hard flat and you stop committing to the RPO
Great
bubble.
mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense
Niggas-
now, you have to almost take a
Niggas
chance.
just do the
Rely on your scouting.
uttermost
Pick a play you
ridiculous
think they would
shit
run
I've
here,
ever seen,
and just load
bro.
up for it and see what happens.
I'm scared. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Nigga,
Nice
Kareem
pick
Hunt
up
is
there. He gets
continuously
about
running
5
into
down to
his
the
lineman,
4-yard line.
and that's it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
And he's going to
Played
go
the
about 3
outside,
yards
still
closer.
2
He's
yards.
down to about the 2. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert it? And he takes this one in.
Everybody on the team gets blocked by his offensive line perfectly,
Nick
huh?
Chubb.
But if this nigga runs an all-out blitz, everybody on his team comes through in line.
And tack on to their advantage.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of the times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and
I'll
get this
take the
offense
flag.
moving.
Fuck it.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Following the penalty, Anderson.
But if that was Kareem Hunt,
Take
Kareem
this
Hunt
one
would
up
have
over
broke
the
it.
20 to the 21-yard line.
Nigga runs an all-out
6-yard
blitz
gain. Still
every
plenty of
second
work to do
down.
coming up. 3rd and 14.
Every second down, you run an all-out blitz.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Greedy
Nigga didn't even
Williams, the
throw the
rookie
ball
out of
towards my
LSU, there
intended
to knock
target.
it
Like,
away.
fuck is wrong with niggas, you know?
Here's Ryan Quigley now as he's on to punt for Miami. big kick that time, 52 yards.
Shrug off
will take over first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Finally, somebody makes
anymore.
a play.
You're just thinking first downs.
No.
To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
Not good enough.
First downs, they can't touch the ball. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Mayfield now. Open man is
2 people playing there and nobody comes up. Nigga runs the same play on 3rd and long.
I know we love our job.
The same exact fucking play on 3rd and long every time.
Excited about the big plays. Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Mayfield to throw it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A run for Nick Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Chubb. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Seibert's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away.
Every second down, all out blitz.
Mack Wilson in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Every second down.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson operating from the gun. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a nice play.
Everybody, Olivier Vernon makes plays.
This is knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on NBA Sports.
Earth to Didi, Earth to Didi.
The Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jackson on 1st down. And Anderson's got it. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that run.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a touchdown. Jakeem Grant with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point safely through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And some space here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is...
Get your ass cracked by Jamal, nigga.
The guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do?
Jamal, they the lumber.
Let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Slam. Tighten up. Check three.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Mayfield to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And got his man complete. 20, 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This time Jackson will throw it. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.